Hi everyone, I'm VB Furlong. I'm a trainee lawyer by day and an author by night. I've written a book called What Happened to Coco. It's a young adult novel about a really popular girl who goes missing from her boarding school late at night and no one knows where she's gone. What inspired my story? So I was reading an awful lot of Sherlock Holmes at the time, and What Happened to Coco is very loosely based on the tale of the Priory School, where a little boy goes missing from his bed. And then one day I just had this idea of, what if this person was a bit more conspicuous? What if it was the it girl at this school? What if she had everything on the surface but there were a lot of secrets beneath? And that afternoon, when I first had this idea, I then suddenly knew her whole story, her friends, her boyfriend, what was going on in her life, and I was ready to write. So my main characters are Coco, but she's missing, although she's pervasive through flashbacks. There is also Ella, her best friend, Bea, another friend, Harrison, who's her boyfriend, and Conrad, who's Harrison's best friend. Now, they're this close-knit little group, and frankly, between you and I, they're all disasters. They've all got a lot going on, they've all been through this stuff, and some have coped better than others. They are inspired by my own experiences, by my friends, by the way we interacted, by the way I wish things would have gone perhaps when I was growing up, or by the way that things did go that I think are very indicative of how teenagers act. So they're very emotional, there's a lot going on, there's a lot beneath the surface. I cover issues of grief, of infertility, and sort of identifying with your sexuality. I cover LGBTQ relationships and coming out as that, and I also cover academic burnout in What Happened to Coco, and these are all things that I or friends have dealt with when we were teenagers, and it's things that I think a lot of people go through, and they're things that I want people to talk about a bit more, that some of them are a little taboo, especially Ella's story with the infertility, and I think that's something that needs to be a little bit more easily talked about. So that's what inspired them. I love it when a character comes to life when you're writing and you know exactly what they would say if someone said that to them. So this is actually how What Happened to Coco was written, because these characters were so vivid to me that I just knew. I had these snippets of conversations in my head that all snowballed together and were then woven together to make a novel. These characters were so realistic to me, were so vivid in my head, that I just had to write them. It was almost as if they walked into my brain and demanded to be written. That's what I love about writing, is when it feels real to you, it feels authentic, when you're in a world that you understand, and then when someone else reads it and they understand as well and they love the characters that you love, that's an incredible feeling. Something that I chase every day, and that's why I still write. I would say just do it. Literally, just do it. If you've got an idea, with enough hard work, with enough dedication, with enough love, that story can become something amazing. But it won't be unless it's written. So do it. Write. Do it now. Pick up a pen. So you can buy What Happened to Coco by VB Furlong on Amazon or on Barnes & Noble. So if you can, if you read it, please do let me know what you think. You can do that on Goodreads, you can do that on Amazon as well, and you can leave reviews on Barnes & Noble. So please do let me know what you think. I love hearing any feedback that you've got.